Hello and welcome. You are watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdor bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Let us first have a look at the headlines for today. Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad K Sangma inaugurates workshop on community-led natural resource management. Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP National President Konrad K Sangma expresses confidence of winning the by-election in all the three assembly constituencies. NPP candidate PNCM files nomination papers for by-election to Maurinkaneng Assembly constituency. One person arrested for placing bomb at NPP office at Lower Lachmere in Shillong. Awakening Movement Meghalaya State Unit seeks clarification from state government on vaccination. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad K Sangma today inaugurated a day-long workshop on universalizing community-led natural resource management in Meghalaya at State Convention Centre, which was also attended by Minister, District Council Affairs, Lakmin Rumbui and Chief Secretary Meghalaya R.V. Suchiang. Speaking during the inaugural function, Chief Minister Konrad K Sangma said that the conference is of great importance as everyone is aware of the impact of climate change on lives. He said that people of the state should put the best efforts to minimize the effects of climate change by reversing it wherever possible and also to find balance between livelihood and environment. He added that the government and different stakeholders of the society have come here today to address this issue of maintaining this delicate balance, which with the help of technology it can actually achieve, said the Chief Minister. The workshop aimed at enhancing ecosystem services and resilience to climate change by mainstreaming community-led natural resource management, reviewing the policies, legal and institutional framework involving autonomous district councils, forest department and other departments for strengthening capacity and convergence.
That we need to involve the community in every way possible. And I'm very happy to see that today there were many people from the community who have shown their interest and have really worked hard at the grassroots level. We need to ensure that this is replicated in many ways, and we bring out different agencies. And this is where I remember the speech that was given by some individual, where she mentioned that even if you cannot do anything for climate change, even if you feel you're not being able to do anything, just talk about it. Just talk about it wherever you go. And you are doing at least that 0.1% contribution to what climate change is about. The moment we start talking about it, it becomes, again, it becomes something we start getting involved in. Let children talk about it. Let, people who are into, tourism, you talk about it. People who are into different sectors should talk about it. Officers should talk about it. If we as a society start talking about climate change, we will realize that the importance of it. We'll realize that we all have a role to play. And even small things we do in our daily lives will make a huge difference to what's happening and what's impacting our environment. We all know the danger that we face. And it's really not for us as much as it is for our future generation. And therefore, what is it that we're leaving behind for them is really what concerns me. And I'm sure that's what concerns each and every one of you. And while we do that, we have the challenge of balancing livelihood and ecology, and how we could do that by ensuring that proper laws come in. How do we do it by ensuring that different parallel livelihood options come in that are more sustainable? How do we ensure by bringing in new technology to minimize or mitigate the effects of climate change? All these aspects need to be thought of, and I'm sure that all of you are very competent enough to give those suggestions and discuss those matters. And therefore, the community participation, the youth participation will be very important. You'll be happy to know that we have a youth policy in the state, and the environment and climate change is a very, very important part, very important pillar of the youth policy that we have, where we intend to create different environment groups among the youth. So there are a lot of children and a lot of youth who want to do things for the environment, but they just don't know who to talk to. So we will, through this youth policy, provide a platform for somebody who wants to clean up rivers. So then he or she can actually connect with others who say, hey, I also want to clean rivers. Let's get together. Or somebody who wants to plant trees. Somebody wants to plant trees, but they just find themselves alone, and there's nobody else to do it. So
Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP National President Konrad K Sangma today expressed confidence of winning the by-election in all the 3 assembly constituencies in Meghalaya. Speaking to the media, Sangma said, Congress is in a weak position at the national and state levels. He, however, said it will be the biggest mistake to underestimate its opponents. When asked why the NPP is not willing to seat adjustment for the Mau Plang Assembly constituency, Sangma said there is a mutual understanding between the ruling NPP and its coalition partners for seat adjustment during election wherever it is possible. But the partners do understand when it is not possible to adjust.
Of all the 3 constituencies have seen the work that we have done, and they want to be with the party, and they've seen that how the NPP has been working not just in Meghalaya state but throughout the northeast. And so today, with the way the opposition is in a very weak position because of the situation at the national level as well as the situation within the party at the state level, we as a party, as NPP, are very confident that in this coming election, by-election that is there in 3 constituencies, NPP will sweep all the 3 constituencies. See, in politics, and especially in election, I have contested 5 elections myself, and I have realized that when you underestimate your opponent, that is when you are already on the wrong foot. So I have always believed, and I always guide and tell my candidates that never underestimate the opposition, never be overconfident. So seeing the situation, yes, we are confident that we will get through, but we are not overconfident. We will never underestimate the opposition, and we will ensure that we don't leave any stone unturned and give our full commitment to ensure that we win all the 3 seats.
The chairman of Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council today filed his nomination papers as candidate of National People's Party for the by-election to the Maurangkaning Assembly constituency. The assembly seat fell vacant following the demise of Congress MLA David Nongrum. Speaking to the media after filing his nomination, CM said that his topmost priority in this by-election is to provide the basic necessities to the people of his constituency. He said, in this 1 year and few months before the state goes to the poll in early 2023, he will try his best to channelize all the resource to provide clean drinking water, electricity and good roads to the people. When asked about his election prospect as he is contesting from the National People's Party, PNCM said, the people do not look much at the party. What they are looking for is development.
Basic necessities. Kung tiay kita kabaningkong kadi ka umbam umdi kabatikna nang ta banbiang ka supply ka haki Shillong baro nang ta kabaar pat banbiang kanenti ka singkian ni usurok bansuk kali kawan nang ta banbiang ka boarding electric haman kiyen hamtam banilayo kani ka scheme so bakya scheme na central government ngin ya tray lang ba keyboard Shillong ban pinti kana ba kani ka scheme kanlong kabla tray renti bat kabalala ban pinbit pinbiang ya baru kini ki longyeng ki baduk ki badan kam ban yo free connection na kani ka suvakya scheme tenang ta kabidi ru ba ka koi ka khya kum mangalai I menta da ka jingwan ko ni ka covid-19 nadu snam arja atho ni kala wanra ka jing e ka bakra bahai pai ba wat ka government teng teng om tang kani ka state government ki ki state government bat kari India ru khampat shimla long ba pun kre abedi ko ni covid te henry nakaliang jungi misuthu baka koi ka khya kadi ka wei ka priority bha nam taki pai ba kalong ka bakong san hadu kata te ha ka beti ba kani ni persyang hi banya training kat ki borshnong ba nginla le se banwan ra kita ki healthcare facilities leni kita ki public health center nadu ki primary nadu ki ni health sub center hadu ki primary health center PHC hadu ki CHC te kini si ki banlong ki lat jingarap namta ki pai ba nang Shillong khamtam hakabai de bat ka jing ajing sumar bat namta ka kot ka khya te nakaliang jungi ni I ba kani covid ru kala ta ha habe de ka kot ka khya te ngin persyang ban wanra e ka jing bit jing biang kata ka improvement hakabidi ba kini ki infrastructure hapo kini ki health center ba prisha ngim dan kam ban prisha ki kubor ki banang mi man kasmi kila nang sha de hakabidi hoy kadon kata ka jingsmo anak kadiang na kamon henry ban kata pat kini election juni ngamsul deban ong bakan kita namarba kipai ba hi kipai ya kakam bangitre om ya kata ka parti debat kumjuru nakaliang ka state government nakaliang ka parti kila ai ke jimpen syai man kasni nang ba kipai ba jemi kinam syai lam baklapat hakiniki opponent ke jing kamtam kiniki MLA ki badon hakaliang persya.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad K Sangma today informed that one person has been arrested for placing a bomb at the National People's Party office in Lower Lachmere in Shillong recently. Speaking to the media, Sangma said one person has been arrested and the state police are investigating into the matter. He also informed that there are also individuals who are involved in placing the bomb at the NPP office. He termed the placing of bomb as an isolated incident which does not affect the law and order in the state.
Yes, there has been one arrest that has been made, and interrogation is on, and the concerned person has already admitted that he was the one who had placed the bomb here. And through that, more investigation is taking place. I will not be able to share details with you right now. At the same time, there are another few people, individuals involved in not just this but last bombing also. They have also been traced, and you will get more updates as the day proceeds. So maybe towards the evening, I will give you more details on that aspect. But I can inform to you that the individual who had placed the bomb here has been arrested, and interrogation is on, and we are going to get more leads through him. At the same time, as I said, some more developments will take place towards the evening in terms of others who are involved in this particular incident. Law and order situation is fine. This was a very isolated incident that happened. Of course, we're not undermining the seriousness of it. It is a serious matter and serious breach, and therefore definitely the police department and all will do everything in their capacity to ensure that, number one, the people responsible are caught, and also to ensure that these kind of incidents don't happen in the future. But overall, the law and order situation is very normal, and we will ensure that in the future we will do every step that is required to ensure that such incidents don't happen. And as I mentioned, in this regards, already concerned people have been arrested. At the same time, more developments will take place towards the evening, which I will give information about.
Awakening Movement Meghalaya State Unit today expressed strong resentment against the state government for pressurizing the employees to take the COVID-19 vaccination. In this connection, the organization has given a memorandum seeking clarification on the matter. Speaking to the media, one of the leaders of the movement said, making vaccination mandatory is against the fundamental rights of the Constitution of India. He also said, why the government is forcing the people to produce the RT-PCR test every 10 days when the Supreme Court has issued an order saying the vaccination test is not mandatory.
Awakening the movement, Meghalaya State Unit. Ni don mata ku ki khot ani ko pon. Ni pha ai ni jing tho sha u election minister ba la kamen rumbui. Ban pan choi jing pachai take back ha ka bani ba ka pule ka puthi. Namar shimun Kakum kenika jingkok bang lepa kalian sodong idan dua kumbar she totally key points ipan ni kecuba nak sarkar jela but nisyanya bang ngets kam bang sarkar kan ayah kecuba namar balai ke sarkar kenika hok bang kena kenti cukup pai ba ni ki pai ba nginan ong pa bang ni jingkok ada perseo. We the people of India, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic, telada ke sarkar jela ke jongi Kambot renti ya ke preamble of the Indian Constitution, it doesn't mean banging in aim ko ki preo ki berlai do in Islam pathai. Dena tak daw bang dawa na sarkar jela. Nagliang jong ke ayam ka dawa na sarkar jela. Batu pensyai, batu pensengau. Lagalong siya ki pai ba, ne lagalong ru siya kinong trekam sarkar, kinong hikai school, ki baper, laladei kito ki bahikai hapo ki deficit school, ad hoc school, ne SSA kunju, bak sarkar jela, kadai ban betha, yaki, habangi donya ka hok baka nong kenti ban jet alo ka jing lai lo ka jongi, kasong haka manjongi ki brio bangi jet, langi dot kam ne amban ayotika, langi dainam de ban ayotika nama hadukan mentangi pagi awak jing pencai. Nolok kata syushu, la pressure penman bangin le yani reverse transmission polymerase chain reaction RT-PCR ko. Tikini kide ke berkhot ki bangi I bahabangi iru ka kun ki scientific documents ka baper ka scientific documents kala ong lupa ba RT-PCR test is not reliable. Ti bale habang penbori ki pai ba babon ta ki sah ka umdum ki bating ki basmi halo ki jingpang baper menta ki ting khatam chpo ki thanung kendong ki babon ta ki dang di ki dawai ken ba ki baper ki empat sim mi ki dawai Hendrai menta lagi ino kensan pemban baklawan ke penbor. Dan sarkar India kumjur sarkar jela bapher ki penbor yang ni kum dipai ba bangin haban le yang ni ka tes. La dagim ayu ni tika. Kawai ke bang apa ban ni ka por kumbang le pon ba. The World Health Organization said on Monday that persuading people on the merits of COVID-19 vaccine would be far better than trying to make the jabs mandatory. The World Health Organization said it will be down to individual countries as to how they want to conduct their vaccination campaign against the coronavirus pandemic. Di waktu kalian jom ke World Health Organization kada bergeran, hakini ke Monday berdiam no on ba, kali ke COVID-19 vaccine, kamlong ban penbor. Kamdei ban ong ban penbor. It's not mandatory. It's voluntary. That's why ini ban serotu kom kibrio. Ladang ipairu hak berdei bat kenika komungi omno yang kenika judgment nakliang jongka honorable Supreme Court order kepada ban mi hak keniki senam ke berlino. Ladang ban declare right to health. A right to life, it means a right to health. Indian Constitution Article 21 kada ban keren lupa, Article 19 kada ban ong lupa ke berkhoi, lada nakaliang jong ke sarkar jelakam snap kata kemut contempt of court kanyai, but directly kan pendam no ke Indian Constitution. Na kita kadawa ke AM kadawa, badai ban pensai segi pai ba. Dia percaya segi pai ba. Om bangin Shillong tangkum ki breu ki basah ko undum. Alor ke berkhoi. Mentang sini iyo ban bu ya kenika memorandum ya kenika dorkhas ke sarkar jela lingba u education minister ila pharo e copy chief minister kumjuro ngin pha e copy sa kenika directorate of schools education and literacy kumjuro sa Meghalaya board of school education nang taro sa state project director John Kasimam SSA tikini ke berkhoi ba ni nakaliam juga ayam miwan niksi bamta nama beli di semua tu bangidon berjingkit kli nak mentaka imlang salang abang ide kita kibri dan jingkit kli ide belong kibri ki bakloi ban tur sekarang nak leban mi banyak sai banyak ter banyak thai nak mentaka hok ke jing sisa halo ke jinglai lo ke ide ban im nam bangin ong ba kani ke COVID-19 kan ban penyak no yang kita sistem por ong ba ni COVID-19 kan ban penduk pendam ki kam ki jam ki jongi borkhoi abang ide kibriu ke im lai lo dengan seperti we the concerned citizen we have to fight for the rights as a citizen to live freely, walk freely, talk freely as a people in the whole world.
Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.